Hey good people, hey beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this absolutely amazing, magical natural hair treatment. The minerals and vitamins and compounds that are found in these ingredients that we're going to use are very many. Don't forget to click on the subscription button and the notification bell so you can always get an alert every time I upload a video. You can see me here harvesting my tiny but mighty aloe vera plant. Mighty because it has always grown back its leaves every few weeks and it has served me for months. I'm going to tell you more about this magical plant as we prepare our treatment, so please make sure you keep me company to the end of the video. The leaves may look little and few, but trust me, they are going to serve their purpose. It's all about the quality and not the quantity. Always remember that. So I have a very long history with this plant. I started using aloe vera plant 10 years ago, not necessarily on my hair. So I'm gonna tell you a short story of how I grew to trust it. We finished harvesting our aloe vera and here I am washing my little harvest. I'm gonna wash away the sap. It's called the latex, you know, the yellow sap, the yellow brownish sap that is always seeping through from the plant. It's bitter, trust you me, it's bitter. You don't want it to get onto your mouth, you don't want it to touch any surface, so you have to be very careful. Once you touch the aloe vera, you have to really watch out for the surfaces that you touch and make sure you wipe the surfaces, especially if you have children in the house. So once I'm done washing the aloe vera, I'm gonna put it in the paper towel, dry it up very well before we cut it up and mix it with our other ingredients. I am not a professional, but from the little research that I did, I found out that the aloe vera is packed with vitamins A, vitamin C, E, vitamin B12, folic acid, just to mention but a few. This is nutritious enough for your hair. So there we have our chopping board. I'm gonna cut off the thorns of the aloe vera. I'm trying to be as edgy as I can because we have very little aloe vera, so I'm gonna try to save as much as I can. Just be careful with the thorns. And then you can see me placing them inside a bowl of water. So the reason why I'm putting them in the water is to continue draining away the latex. The latex also contains a substance called aloin, or some people call it aloin. So it's a compound, if I can call it that, that is found in the sap. So you want to drain that as much as possible. It's not poisonous, but then again it can be allergic to some people apparently. So that's why I'm putting it in the bowl, so I can teach people who are allergic to this how to drain it out some more. So when I'm done, you're gonna see the water will be a little bit yellowish, brownish, and that is an indication that the aloin has drained away. At the corner of my chopping board, you can see a very large white onion. That is also one of the ingredients that we're going to use. I just didn't start using onions yesterday or for my hair. I've always used it every time I have flu or I have a bout of cold. As we all know, onion is very high in sulfur and it also has an inflammatory, antibacterial and antifungal properties. So in case you have scalp issues, in case you have dandruff, you really want to add onions into this solution. I really want to overload you with a lot of information, so I'm just give you the few that I can, and then probably you can go do further research. So for now, I'm just gonna try to make it as simple as I can. So there we are chopping our onions, and then we're gonna start chopping our aloe vera, of course drying it off just to make sure we dry off everything from the water. We dry off the aloe, the latex. We have clean aloe vera for our juice. I always call this solution juice because that is what it is, juice. I'm done chopping our aloe vera and I'm gonna introduce you to our other ingredients. This is rice water. I left it in the bottle for 24 hours so that it could absorb all the nutrients from the rice. Apart from the vitamins B and C that are found in rice, it also contains potassium, magnesium, and zinc, and those are good for your hair follicles. What you're seeing here is rose water with glycerin. Rose water softens your hair and gives it that shine, and the glycerin, being an oil, it acts as an humectant. This is just something I got from the research. So apparently the humectant draws in moisture from the atmosphere into your hair, and it also acts as a barrier to prevent moisture from escaping from your hair. I know I sound like a professional, but then again, at the end of the day, you have to do research. I've seen people using other oils. You can use coconut oil, you can use almond oil, olive oil, or any other safe oil for hair. So we're going to put everything in our blender. There we have our blender. And I think if you don't have a blender, you can use the mortar and pestle, that's what they call it, where you put them in a bowl and heat it with something that looks like a rungo. Yeah, probably you can use that. So we're gonna mix everything up and then blend all this together for about 2 minutes, and I think we'll be good to go. I promised to tell you a short story about my history with aloe vera. So this time 10 years ago, I suffered from chronic constipation and hemorrhoids, TMI. But then again, I have to tell you so that you know where my story or my trust started. And I met this guy. He's a salesman. He was selling this product that they had made from aloe vera, and he was there praising it and saying all these good things. I asked him if it's gonna help me rid my constipation, and yes, it actually did. I bought the product, and that was the end of my constipation for that particular time. We have our juice ready. It's thick, so we're gonna pass it through a sieve. I call this a sieve, and then squeeze out all the juice as much as we can. When we're done squeezing off all the juice through the sieve, we're gonna put the juice in this jug. I have this very beautiful jug, so I'm gonna put all the juice in it and then put it in a spritz bottle, or some call it a spray bottle. And then I'm just gonna spray it into my hair, put on a shower cap for a maximum of like 2 or 3 hours if you have all the time. Something before I forget, this is the point where I add my glycerin, my rose water with glycerin. It has a very strong smell, and I didn't want to use it on the blender, in the blender. Pour it in our spritz bottle. There we are. We have our juice, our magical juice, and what I have seen this juice doing to my hair, no words can describe it. I just want you to go try it, and then you come back to the comments with results. Once again, please click on that subscription button and notification bell so you can always get an alert on all my upcoming videos. Thank you.